Welcome to my declutter journey. We are taking on the challenge of clearing out 30 bags in 30 days. If you're like me and struggle with clutter, you are not alone. I want to normalize the idea that lacking organization and having too much stuff is a common struggle many of us face. These videos are not about shaming anyone for their clutter, but about encouraging and supporting each other on our decluttering journeys. Together, we will tackle our clutter one bag at a time, creating space for clarity, peace, and a home that truly reflects our values and priorities. I invite you to follow along, share your experiences, and join me in this transformative decluttering adventure. Let's make room for what truly matters as we declutter our spaces and declutter our minds. Hey everyone, Sophia here, my great challenger. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of 30 bags in 30 days. Today is day number 19. I am still in the kitchen decluttering, and I'm gonna do something I really don't want to do, which is the that island counter wing thing. It's just, I hate it. Deep cabinets, useless cabinets. I'm gonna try to see if I can actually put, are you ready for this, the dog's crate in it, because there's really no other use for it. You'll see. And then at the end of the video, we'll try another day of the HalOral or HalOral teeth whitening. I've been doing it every other day instead of every day. I don't know why, but I don't know. We'll see if it's working. I think it is. Some of you have noticed that my teeth are whiter. But that's at the end. Okay, let's dive in. Let's see what we're dealing with today. It's not going to be pretty. There's probably going to be dog hair everywhere. And it's really windy today, so you're probably going to hear a lot of wind. Okay, so I'm talking about this thing here. I don't know what to say. Hate it. Want it out. We do use it, but hate it. All right, so a couple of declutters ago, I did remove most of my appliances, and I put them downstairs in the laundry room. So I'm only keeping here the ones that we're using most often. However, when you get to the other side of it, you get this ledge, and this is technically supposed to be, yes, there's a piece of appliance on the floor. Hey, I'm not cutting that out. It's supposed to be for 2 stools. We had the stools there, but I'm going to tell you why I removed them. So this particular counter had 2 stools for a very long time, and we never used them because really no one sat there. First of all, it's uncomfortable, and 2, it's cold in the winter, so I got rid of them. And I did a little kitchen nook on the other side. Think of it like a kitchen that's partially in a 3-season porch. That's my kitchen. Let's go back to the counter, shall we? Anyway, I gotta live with it. All right, so what do we have? We have 1 crate because we got 1 dog left. Electra left us last year, right after Christmas, in 2023 going into 2024. So yeah, I have 1 dog left. In the past, there was 2 crates here. Well, actually, they were on the other side. And then there's this underneath the counter where I still have some appliances, okay? But most of them are downstairs. So what I'm going to do today is empty this out. We're going to see what's in it, what I can bring downstairs. And then I'm going to see if I can remove the shelf and put the crate in it. It's going to be cantilevered. I'm probably going to have to lift it. That's going to free up the entire space here, and then I'll have to figure out what it is that I'm going to do with it. Ideally, I'd like to have a shelf system for all the cooking books, but we're not there yet. So let's go on this side and see what appliances I have in there, what I can bring downstairs, and then we'll move to that side. I have a stand mixer. We use it. This I use, maybe it doesn't need to be here. That's the bread machine, which by the way is on its last leg. We literally use the bread machine once, if not twice a week. we only use this. So I think that this is the one I got for free, remember? I think that what I'm going to do is the next time I stop by the thrift store, because I see them at the thrift store all the time, I'll go and get us a new bread machine. So these are the accessories to that blender. I think I can bring that downstairs. This I can use. We don't use it often, but we use it. Okay. At the bottom is the air fryer. Oh, this big thing here. We're gonna keep it here because we do use it. So that leaves me with only a little bit of space here at the bottom, right here, to put something else. Let me see what I got on the other side. Okay, shelf number 1. This doesn't need to be here. Oh my God, this is so heavy. It's the battery for the e-bike. We're gonna put it down in the basement. This is pastry stuff. These we're gonna keep here, the refill for the soda stream. Okay, this goes with this. I probably don't need to keep it here. That's the charger for the battery for the e-bike. Don't need this. Don't need that. That's for the ice cream machine, which we use. I actually just made, a couple of months ago, I made raspberry ice cream. Now, what's this? That belongs to the e-bike. That goes downstairs. These are the bags for the suction vacuum thing. Okay, so that's empty. This goes to garage. Egg cooker. I actually use this. This is a Temu egg cooker. It was like $4 something. This thing will hard boil eggs in 10 minutes. And the shell comes out super fast. This is really good. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it on the other side. Okay. These are accessories for a steam mop. That's downstairs. So is this. There's barely anything here. These are more of the bags for the vacuum thing. It's disgusting. Okay. The pressure cooker, that can go downstairs. I really don't use it as often as I used to. No idea, but we're gonna see if it works with the vacuum that's upstairs. I doubt they would have a white one for a black vacuum, but you never know, it may work. Okay, and then that goes downstairs. I emptied out the whole shelf. Let me clean this. Oh my God. This is so useless. And it's so deep. Alright, we're gonna keep this because I may use it to put on top of the crate. We're gonna clean inside. We're gonna put the crate in. And we're gonna see if it works. It fits. It's a little bit outside of the counter, but totally under it, so it's not in the way. And I was able to put the shelf above it so we can keep all the little trash bags for our little counter trash, and then Scott's whatever you call it, the refill for the soda stream. And because I have the shelf, this doesn't tip over. It's nice, cozy. Remember, dogs are den animals, so they actually enjoy being in spaces like that. And then that leaves me with this entire space here, nice and clear, right? And the TV over here. You can't see it, I'm backlit, I'm sorry. So now I managed to get this entire space cleared out. What I'd like to do is measure from here to here and see if I can find a bookcase to put right underneath here to have all of my cooking books. My biggest issue is going to be the dog food. Where am I going to put it? So I got to come up with something, but right now let me measure this and see if I can put a bookshelf right underneath it, because this space is wasted as far as I'm concerned. Nobody sits at the counter. I might as well use it for something. I think I have the right depth to put a bookcase and store my cooking book. That will free up this entire cabinet over there. And you know, sometimes when you declutter, what is that? You're gonna realize that your space no longer serves you or works for you, and that's okay if you need to reinvent the wheel, right? Which is what I'm doing right now. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. Those cooking books, oh, this is annoying. I have to put some products on it. Those cooking books, it's not that I don't want to declutter them, it's just that I would rather have them more accessible and better organized. And then I really need this cabinet, because the spice cabinet is a hot mess. We're getting more and more sophisticated in our cooking, and as a result we're getting more and more ingredients, spices, different oils and all of that, and that little space over there is not panning out. Wait until you see the hot mess in there. So I need a shelf that's going to be maximum 27 wide by no more than 10 deep, and 34, maximum 34. So 34 by 27 by 10. So I'm feeling pretty good about this because I managed to find exactly what I needed. This bookcase right here is, let me see. First of all, it was $33 and there was a coupon for $2 something. And the size is 22, so it's 31 high, so it's gonna be about here. And it's 21 wide, so it's a little bit shorter. And it's 9.7, so it's gonna go right underneath, and it's gonna contain the majority of the cooking book. Now that's a space that's utilized properly. Okay, it was a wasted space. I made it functional. Okay, so the big box of dog food, I removed the air fryer and I put it in there on the other side. Eventually what I probably will do is get one of those tall dog food thing, but I think it's fine where it is. And what we're gonna do is take the air fryer and bring it downstairs with the rest of the appliances. But before I do that, I need to wash it, and I need to wash the pressure cooker before I take them downstairs. So let me do that, and then maybe I'll start tackling the cooking books, because that bookcase is coming in tomorrow. So that way I'll have all the cooking books ready to go in. All right, let me wash those appliances. Does it work? Yes, it does. No tipping over. What do you think? What do you think, big guy? Nice and comfy, eh? Yeah, and you can come down and up. Okay, good. All right. All right. The cooking books. I don't know what to tell you. We like them. I've purged so many over the years, and all the way up there is all of the dinnerly that Scott wants to keep. So we'll go through that as well, but for now, let's go through this whole pile. I don't think I'm the only one who has a problem with cooking books. You know, cooking books are the epitome of wishful thinking, really. There's a few books that I use and go to consistently, and let's be honest, some of them we've purchased out of a whim. You know, you go to Barnes & Noble, or I found them, and have I used them? No. A good example is all of the Bobby Flay books, which, to be honest, I think I let go of them the last time around. There's a lot, but I like old vintage cooking books. That's my problem. I don't know what to tell you. We like to eat and cook. There's no doubt that it won't all fit in here, so I have to purge, and I gotta be honest, some of them I'm never gonna look at. Okay, so let's go through the cooking books. I'd say this task deserves a tea. Okay. Alright, well, this one is a keep because it's got the infamous Ritzy chicken. If I find it, it's in there. Okay, so that's from Scott's One. Dutch pantry cooking, keep. Cooking with the fish. These are all Amish cooking book. Okay, keep. This one is my go-to. It's the Good Housekeeping cookbook from '63. There's several things that I make out of this, in particular a cake I'm probably gonna make tomorrow for the office. That silver cake that I made as a marble cake. I think I did a video on that. Répertoire de la cuisine. Edward bought this for me. This is it's like a dictionary. Probably doesn't need to be here. We're gonna move it somewhere else. Lady Crocker's Guide to Easy Entertaining. You know what? This is more like part of my etiquette book. That's gonna have to be moved. All right, that's the French one. We keep. This is another French one, which unfortunately has been chewed up by either a dog or a cat. Not a mouse, don't start. Keep. Deli soup, keep. Oh man, some of the soups in this are delicious. Everyday air fryer. You know what? I don't need this. I'm gonna put the books that I'm letting go in this. Ready for donate. Japanese hot pots. Never used it. Like, if I really wanted to do a hot pot, I could find it on the internet. This is all quiche in French. Okay. Eye candy, but this is for autoimmune. I'm hopeless. Keep. Okay, the Jacques Papin we keep. Look at how much we've used this one. This is a recipe that was sent to me that I still haven't done. Pear relish. I gotta keep. Okay, the French cookbook. This is so cool. How old is this? Melissa, I think you sent that to me. 1955. Preserving. I don't need to keep it. I'm gonna, I can do that online. Okay, these are the type of meals that we keep from Dinnerly. Scott just made that last night, the loaded baked potato soup with bacon. But that has to go with the Dinnerly stuff. Alright, this one I'm keeping because it has the recipe for the Christmas cookies that I make every year. Bread machine. New England cookbook. This is so cool. 1936. Keep. This is Plymouth Pilgrim type food. I never made anything from it. It was an impulse purchase when we went to Plymouth. I can let that go. Recipe from 17th century Massachusetts. I'm never gonna make anything. I can let that go. This is French cooking. Another French cooking. This is, I bought this one and I bought one for Mom. This is to use with the toaster oven. Like little dishes you can make with the toaster oven. Keep. Salad Samurai. Mennonite Fellowship meal. Keep. Okay. Cooking with Cornelius. This is just for Corningware cooking. It's just regular recipes. There's nothing different between cooking with Corningware. Okay, cooking with Mary Berry. Quick and easy. America's best. I like that. Another Jacques Pepin. Yeah, I'm gonna let go of this. Okay, here's a Bobby Flay I kept. Keep. This, Edward bought it for me this year for Christmas. Keep. Alright, that's the Bible. Keep. This is my grandma's. Keep. Country cookbook. These are all old recipes. I like that. That's the kind of stuff I like. It's $59.72. Keep. This was my first one, American cooking. I bought it in France, so written in France. In French. There's a recipe in it, not the banana cake, but there's a recipe in it, cornbread, for old brand. Oh, just sold something. I don't know if you heard the cha-ching. Old brand and orange cookies. Oh my god. They're so good. I gotta make them again. Homemade sourdough. Oh. I love sourdough bread. I want to make sourdough bread. I have to learn how to make the starter. Okay, so these are the ones we got from the thrift store the last time we were there. I'm not gonna keep this. It's not my kind of cooking. Okay, now this is the type of book that I like. This is like good old American cooking. Keep that. Healing Foods Cookbook. Keep. Pennsylvania Dutch Cooking. I'm totally keeping that. These I keep. That will definitely fit in that bookcase. And I'm letting go of all of these. So what I'm going to do is take a picture and I'm going to put them on my front porch for somebody in town to come and pick them up. Somebody will want them for sure. I'm reheating soup for lunch. In the meantime, finally it's empty. So I was gonna do the dinnerly, but these are really Scott's. He wants to keep them. I'm not gonna touch it. That's his stuff. But that freed up 2 full cabinets that I can use for spices, oils, and whatnot. And when I went to the thrift store the other day, I found one of those. So I'm definitely gonna use this. And that's going to really free up some space, because on the left side over here is where the spices are. That's what I'm doing for the next video. And trust me, it's going to require a lot of work. So, yep, not bad. So these are the books that we're keeping. And again, I got a bookcase that's going to fit right here. And all the books are going to go there with that empty space now over here. And if you're wondering where the dog food is, I put it right here at the bottom. Right here. Okay, and these 2 here go down to the basement, and this goes to the basement as well. So today I didn't let go of a lot of things. I got about 8 books, cooking books that I'm letting go of. But hold on. This thing will ring forever. But I did make my space super functional, and look, we don't have to bump into anything. This is great. He enjoys it. Mom saw a picture of it. She thinks it's a great idea. Willie likes it. What I'm gonna do is eat my lunch, rinse my mouth, and then I'm gonna do another round of teeth whitening to show you what it looks like. And then I'll film the next video, which is going to be the spice cabinet. I gotta bring everything downstairs to clear up the kitchen. In the meantime, the books are gonna be stacked up right here. They won't be in our way. And yeah, so when I come back, the teeth and showing you what the kitchen looks like once I've kind of put everything back together. Alright, well, Step Delight, this the HalOral teeth whitening. This is number 8 or 9. Right, here's the before. I don't know, I think it works. It's not super drastic when I look at the little, you remember the little chart? Only because my teeth aren't all that yellow, but I think it works. And no sensitivity whatsoever. I'm still on the first pen. But look at how many more pens I got. 3 more pens, okay? So I like it. And I'm gonna continue to show you until this series is over. Let me show you what this looks like. Scott just looked at it. You like it?
Your coffee's ready.
Do you like it? What I did?
With the teeth?
No, the corner over there.
Oh, well, it does open up the room.
It opens up the room, right?
Yeah.
Oh, finally. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good use of the space. So I took everything down to the basement. I needed to be in the basement. Kind of cleaned up this area a little bit. I ended up putting all the books on the side here, and that's fine. But look at how much I opened that space over here, right? And now we can have the dog food bowl and water in that corner instead of being constantly in our way over here. We constantly knock it, you know, with splash and stuff. So it gives us plenty of room to cook and be around that stupid thing. And then I'll have all the cooking books in there and they're not gonna interfere with anything. So that's a good use of the space. I'm glad I let go of some of the books, not a lot, but some. So I did declutter a little bit. And then I moved stuff to the basement that we don't use. And I still have a little bit of space here. Actually, I could put my yogurt makers in there because for now I put them underneath here. I don't know if you saw that. So in the next video, I'm tackling the spices. And then after that, the pots and pans. So this was day number 19, I think. I hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't a lot of declutter. I spent most of my time reconfiguring that space. And I'm kind of very happy with what I did, actually. It's just much more functional. And once the books are underneath, it's going to be perfect. I can't wait to do the spice cabinet, even though it's going to be gruesome. A lot of spillage, a lot of stuff is going to have to go because it's expired. It's nonsense. If I'm looking for something, I literally have to empty half of that cabinet to get to what I need. So obviously it's not functioning. We're going to use both sides for spices and oils. That makes much better sense. And that would be it. So thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe right here in the corner. Don't forget to hit that bell button if you want to get notified every time I post a new video. Find me on Facebook and Instagram at My Great Challenge. Patreon, patreon.com/mygreatchallenge. Etsy shop, you heard the cha-ching, right? Somebody bought the shibata Japanese vase, and it's gonna go in the post office tomorrow. And that would be it. At Frenchie and Tabby on Instagram and then on Etsy. I will see you tomorrow for day number 20 for spices. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.